German officials are apparently having a laugh at America's dumbest congressman after he floated a supposed miracle cure that's purported to exist in Germany and Germany alone. Now, there's a fact check piece published in the Houston Chronicle by Madeline Meckelberg, and now she works for PolitiFact. And so the reason that they had to do this fact check article is because, once again, uh, an American official, this time Louis Gohmert, decided to say a whole lot of stupid, ignorant things and forcing her to, of course, have to fact check it. So let's go to that, right? So now Gohmert claimed that Germany has a miracle treatment for COVID-19 that he claimed was being used to protect healthcare workers in Germany. So here's a quote here that he told a local Texas news station earlier this month. Again, that's this month, that's earlier in April. Quote, "It is being used in Germany as a mist. Healthcare workers go through a misting tent and then going into the hospital, and it kills the coronavirus completely dead. Not only right then, but anytime in the next 14 days that the virus touches anything that's been sprayed, it is killed. Dead. Dead." Well, now, here's the thing. Why would you not start putting patients in that tent room, you dunce? You idiot of it, you moron of morons. Don't you think that if that were true, Germany would be like, hey, guess who found a cure? We did. We're awesome. And by the way, here to our wonderful neighbors in the EU and all across the world, here, this is how you do it. Enjoy. Let's get rid of coronavirus. The reason that they didn't do it is because they don't have it. It's literal fake news. And by the way, Meckelberg basically rates that as pants on fire. Yeah. So now we have some more quotes here from German officials. Dr. Jorn Wegner, head of the German Hospital Association, tells Meckelberg that literally nothing about what Gohmert said is true. Quote, "What your congressman said is absolute nonsense. There are no such tents, and there's no powder or magical cure." May I remind you, this is a United States senator who's pushing out this bull crap, right? This absolute garbage. Completely not true. He used to be a judge. Can you imagine being judged by this guy or even having this idiot as your representative? Again, America's dumbest congressman. And yet, there are people that look at him and go, I'm voting for that guy. He's my guy. It's so, oh my God. All right, more. Thomas Rutkowski, a spokesman for the German Society of Hospital Hygiene, he decided to go a little bit further and literally laughed out loud when he was told about Gohmert's claim. "I'm sorry, but we did not hear about that magic powder," he wrote in an email to Meckelberg. "Thank you for your mail. Finally, something to laugh at." They're laughing at us, man. They're laughing at it. The world is laughing at us thanks to people like Louis Gohmert. I mean, do you remember, by the way, when Trump and Republicans, these same Republicans putting out fake news, right, would say, oh my God, I can't believe the world's laughing at us under Obama. I can't believe the world is laughing at us. We have stupid leadership. Literally the dumbest leadership. We have the dumbest leadership. Again, we've got Louis Gohmert's been there for a while, right? And he's dumb. Now, the thing is that we don't hear as much about Louis Gohmert's style of idiocy because we have Donald Trump that sucks up the oxygen in the room because he's been proven to be even dumber. But remember, this is the guy who said we can't send gay people to space because how would we procreate? Oh, and other such moments. Like you even have people like Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz now, like he said some pretty ridiculous things, floated some ridiculous conspiracy theories that, for example, Obama was trying to invade Texas with Jade Helm, all this stuff, living in Hobbit homes. Like, oh, Agenda 21 is going to make us live in Hobbit homes. Ridiculous stuff, garbage. These guys are total idiots. Total idiots. And so, yeah, it's no wonder that the world is laughing at us while also trying to step back a few feet. Like, hey, America, don't get too close. It may not be the stupid that's infectious, but it is the COVID-19, and you guys are swimming in it, both your ignorance and the virus. So, yeah, we're not at all interested in that. Now, Germany and some of the other EU countries are starting to relax their social distancing requirements, right? Their guidelines. And it's because a lot of them have enacted measures that have decreased the amount of new infections. In America, we've done the opposite. We've just done the opposite. In fact, we're now facing protests because they think we've been too harsh, right? And by they, I mean conservatives, small groups of conservatives who ironically like people like Louis Gohmert and Donald Trump, right? And there's also been business owners, right? And these are the people that you see protesting the most, right? They're mad because they can't send their employer or employees back to work doing lawn care services and things like that. So they're so mad, right? They're so mad. But look, there are people too who are out of work and they're afraid for their financial future. These are the people that I actually do understand and empathize with. They're out of work. They're afraid. The government really isn't helping all that much. And so you have those people. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who are saying like social distancing, communism, the anti-freedom. You know what? I have the freedom to go out and get a haircut right now because that's what I need the most. No. Shut up and sit down, Karen. You don't need a freaking haircut right now. All right. What you need to do is to actually care about your community, to give a damn about the people around you and not spread this virus further. And unfortunately, most of these protests are made up of the Karens, right? And are funded by people like Betsy DeVos and Charles Koch. They do not care about people, right? They don't care that people will die as long as it makes them an extra buck. That is not stupid. That's evil, right? So there's a difference here. There's stupid and there's evil. And the people that are funding these, definitely evil. But Gohmert's clearly talking out his ass. But in doing so is spreading dangerous fake news. Unfortunately, like many on the right who are claiming that, for example, Jim Baker, claiming that colloidal silver is a miracle cure, that it kills coronavirus, right? It doesn't work at all. There's no evidence that it works. You also have the president saying, hydroxychloroquine, you should try it. You'll like it. I guess unless you have heart problems, but you should try it. It's ridiculous, right? Because right now, there's no medical evidence that says hydroxychloroquine is actually an effective treatment for coronavirus. So, not only that, you even have more extreme beliefs, if you can believe it or not. There are conspiracy theories about 5G towers that are spreading coronavirus. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And if you believe any of those things, you have been duped. And look, it'd be fine. I guess it'd be fine if the virus affected only those people. Now, look, as a bleeding heart lib, I would feel bad for them and be like, oh, don't do that. Come on. I actually care about your lives. I know it's crazy, but I care about your life. But this virus is super, super contagious. And so you're endangering other people and yourself. You don't live in this country alone. And for once in your life, would you please think about someone other than yourself and stay home and stop spreading this dangerous, ridiculous nonsense? Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality. which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.